single day I'm gonna make something great.
Hello and welcome to this My name's James, and today I'm doing a walk-around video of this 2019 Ford Kuga. It's a 2-litre TDCI EcoBlue Vignale AWD. It's 2019, it's done 22,000 miles and it's got full Ford service history. Okay, so we've been doing these walk-around videos for quite a while now, and we find them to be really popular because it means you get to view the vehicle from the safety and comfort of your own home, but as if you were here in person. As I go around the vehicle with you today, we'll look at all the panels individually, we'll look at the tyres, we'll have a look in the back of the vehicle, then we'll have a look inside. We'll look at the seats, look at the functionality, I'll even tell you what it smells like in there as well. Once I've done that, we'll pop the bonnet, have a look at the engine, and finally we'll have a look underneath at the underside of the chassis and the underside of the engine. Now, once you've watched the video, if you think I've missed something or if you want to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask, it's not a problem, I'll show you anything that you need to see. Once you've watched the video, if you think you want to buy it, a small deposit will secure it, and we can pretty much deliver it anywhere you need it to get to. If you're looking to finance a vehicle, we can go through an application with you, which takes about 5 minutes, and we can usually get you a decision within about an hour. Okay, so let's start with the bonnet, and then obviously we can work our way around from there. I am recording the video in HD, so whatever you're watching it on, obviously make sure it's on the best possible settings to view it. You'll notice that it's got a Scout bib on front bumper. Obviously this is to stop any stone chips, and as you can see, it's done its job perfectly. Bonnet's in fantastic condition, and I don't know if you can tell from this, but the paint is super pearl. It looks beautiful, it really does. So there's nothing to really show you on the bonnet, there's no nasty marks or dents, and I can't even see any stone chips at all. Right, so working our way along from the driver's side headlight and front bumper, and working our way around. As you can see, it's in fantastic condition. Onto the passenger side front wing, and again it's in really nice clean condition. Continental tyres, a Continental tyre, approximately 4 or 5 mil tread. Windscreen is nice and clean and it's free from damage, there's no stone chips or cracks. Passenger mirror back, nice and clean, no damage. And the mirror's clean as well. Right, I'd like to start with the pillars first because they're easy to miss once you start going looking at everything else. So as you can see, the pillars are really nice and clean and there's no damage. Right, so let's go down the passenger side. And basically what I'm doing, I'm looking for any marks or dents. You can see that all the gaps are correct, they're not out of shape. Obviously the vehicle is HPI clear. So as you can see, it's in fantastic condition and there's no obvious marks, scratches or dents. Rear tyre is again a Continental, and I'd say approximately 5 or 6 mil tread. Rear quarter and lights are in fantastic condition, as you can see there's no damage. Rear bumper, working our way around to the rear of the vehicle, and again it's in fantastic condition. The rear boot, it's in really nice clean condition. There is a reversing camera and parking sensors front and rear. A small mark, there might be a small mark there, if you can see that. It's tiny but it is there. It's got the twin exhausts and they look great. Oops. Power boot. In the rear, as you can see, it has got the cover. It's got a space saver spare and all your tools and everything are under there as well. Nice space, very clean and tidy, no nasty smells. As you see that, you can pull it back like that, you press it down and that comes back again. Shut the boot, press the button and it closes itself again, no problem. Right, let's have a quick look at the roof. As you can see, it's got the really large opening for the sunroof, and it's in fantastic condition, no nasty marks or dents, everything looks really nice and clean. Right, so let's work our way down the driver's side now. Again, tail lights are in really great condition. Let's have a look over those pillars. And again, fantastic condition, no damage, everything looks really nice and clean. I'm sure you'll agree with me, the paintwork looks fantastic, and I really love this paint as well. It looks fantastic, it really does. Right, so let's go down the driver's side. And as you can see, the gaps again, they're all perfect, as are the panels. All really nice and clean. So again, Continental tyre, and matching tread depth. Driver side mirror, it's just a mark, come off, no damage. And onto the wing, and again it's in fantastic condition. So all the way throughout the vehicle it is really in fantastic condition. Again, it's a Continental tyre, again approximately 3 or 4 mil, so it's a full set of Continentals all round. Right, so onto the interior. Now this car has got a plethora of optional extras. I can't think of anything it's not got. But as I say, you know, if you're looking at a spec for this, I'm not going to cover everything. It's just I couldn't do it possibly, and the video will be 40 minutes long. But it is in great condition, it really is, and it has got, as I say, a ridiculous amount of optional extras. Let me just push that on the floor. Oh, excuse me for 1 second. Oh, my colleague's got that, so okay then. Right, so electric windows obviously ×4, child lock for the windows, mirror control, and also driver seat. You've got 3 different settings for the driver. Driver seat is fully electric, so it goes forwards, it goes backwards. You can bring the whole seat up and down, and the backrest will go forwards and backwards as well. And then also you'll notice that it's got the lumbar support, so you can pump up the actual back of the seat as well. So put that down, that in there. Right, so it is keyless. It's a keyless start system, and there are 2 keys, as you can see, full-size keys. Everything looks really nice and clean inside. Start it up, get my words out, put your foot on the clutch, press the start button, and it fires into action straight away, no problems at all. You'll notice the steering wheel is in phenomenally good condition. Obviously it's done really low miles, it's in really nice clean condition anyway. There's no different colourings on the steering wheel, it's no faded apart, everything looks really nice and clean, it's very smart. Steering wheel is obviously a multi-function steering wheel, so to the right hand side is basically voice command, and then obviously your telephone control, and then the left hand side basically controls your screen on your dashboard, on your clocks, and you've got lots of different options you can go into there for that. So yeah, and obviously they all work perfectly. It has got intelligent AWD amongst many others. Lower part is your cruise control, and obviously this will control your media center as well. Excuse me. It is a sync system, so it's got obviously, you know, assisted parking amongst many other things as well. As I say, I can't go through everything because there's just too many, but if you look at the spec sheet, all of the details are on there. So reverse camera, as you can see, it's exceptionally clear. Really handy actually, to be fair. Makes parking it a dream. Then obviously you've got the Multimedia Center on here as well. So you've got your settings. So on here you've got Bluetooth, you've got your mobile apps, your telephone. It's got Android and Apple CarPlay. It's got voice control details. It's also got ambient lighting. So throughout the vehicle you've got different little LED lights, and you can choose what colour they are and where they are showing up. Really nice little system, to be fair. It works really well. From the home system you've got your map for your navigation. It works really, really well, very similar to the on your phone. It works really fluidly, one of the best on the market, if I'm honest. It works in the same way as your phone. You can pinch and you can zoom out. The other nice thing on this system is, I found, if you find that it's a new street that you go into and it's not part of the database, what you can do is use the target, if you know where it is, say there, and click on start, and it will take you to it. So that works really well. It's got a DAB radio. Nice way to look at that as your sources. So you've got different options for your music, so you can do your Bluetooth audio, CD, DAB, FM and AM. It's pre-populated for the where you are, and obviously you can search as well. So lots and lots of different options. Everything works perfectly. Passenger seat. Bolsters are really nice and firm. Material is really, really nice and clean, and it's very comfortable to sit in as well. As new, basically. It's really very clean, there's no damage. As you'll notice, the dashboard, again, it's beautifully clean. There's no issues at all, no marks that I can see anywhere. Everything just looks really nice. So under the hatch you've got your two cup holders, and also if your key ever becomes parted from your vehicle, you put your key there, you put it in there, and it will again attach itself to the vehicle. As you can see, the oops, excuse me, I'll just push this across so it's misbalanced slightly. So you'll see the key point there, so that's where you can basically associate the key to the vehicle again. It's got the electronic parking brake. In the cubby hole, obviously you've got two USBs, driver side and passenger side. And as you can see, everything's really nice and clean. Up above you've got your panoramic roof with a sunroof option. Let me just, I think it's that, is it that one? Yeah, it's that one. So you can open it like that, or you can shut it. And also you've got the blind as well. So as you can see, everything works perfectly. In the back, all the seats are really nice and clean as well. I can tell you inside it smells really nice. It doesn't smell of smoke at all. There's no hint of anyone that's ever smoked a cigarette in it. If I don't think they have, if I'm honest with you. Right, so let's try the air conditioning. So it's on low, air conditioning's on. Turn that up. And the air conditioning is lovely and cold as well. Sony speakers all round, and that is ice cold now. Switch that off. Heated seats in the front. I'll tell you if they work in a second. You've got your 12 volt socket there, 6-speed manual gearbox, and Ford says it will do 37 miles per gallon. I think I checked it earlier on. Let me just come back over here. And it's doing an average of 43 miles per gallon at the moment. So yeah, it's obviously capable of doing that and more. I think it's obviously a conservative amount. Heated seat works, it's warm already. So switch that off. Right, switch the engine off. Driver's seat, bolsters are really nice and firm. The material, as you can see, is really nice and clean. There's no issues, and it's a really comfortable place to sit. So a quick look in the back. So the door cards are really nice and clean, there's no damage. And as you can see, the seats in the back are really very nice and clean. Cup holders. It's also got the 230 volt socket in the back. Not sure what you'd use it for, but obviously it's there if you need it. It's got the tables for the kids, or for yourself, or for whoever, with a drinks holder. And all the seats are really nice and clean. Right, so need to pop the bonnet, so let's just go to the other side. So as you can see those little LED lights there, look, it's red. Passenger seat isn't electric, it is manual, but it still goes up and down, and you can still move the bolster in the back, but as you can see, it's really nice and clean. Pop the bonnet. Let's have a look at the engine. Obviously it's got full Ford service history, it's been looked after and maintained correctly, which is always nice to know. Gives you that peace of mind knowing that you're buying something that's been cared for. Under the bonnet, as you can see, excuse me, it's beautifully and clean. All the fluids are clean and to the correct levels. It's clearly been maintained well. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. You can see there's no signs of any historic oil leaks. Yeah, it's nice and clean. Let's have a quick look underneath. Hopefully you're still with me. So there's no signs of any historic oil leaks underneath either. Everything looks really nice and dry. Obviously it's got trays on the underside of it as well, but the exhaust looks in great condition, as you can see. Everything looks spot on. Okay, so hopefully I've shown you everything that you would need to see if you were here in person, and appreciate probably a little bit more. I know I'll go on a little bit, we're on 19 minutes. It's not bad, it's pretty average to be fair. So like I said at the beginning of the video, you know, if you think I've missed something or if you want to see something in a bit more detail, please just ask. It's not a problem at all. So thanks for watching and sticking with me, I really appreciate it, but more importantly, look after yourself. Bye bye.